Hello everyone, welcome to One Piece. This is episodes 823, 824, 825, and 826. That's right, we're doing 4 episodes today because I have an announcement to make. And this is an important announcement. 3 episode videos are officially dead. I am, from this point forward, at least as far as I have planned it, I am planning to no longer do 3 episode videos. From this point on, each One Piece video should have 4 episodes or more if we're going crazy at the time. We are now up to a minimum of 4 episodes. What does this mean for you? It means more content with no catch. There's no catch to it, really. I guess maybe the catch will be, maybe I'll get tired out a little more, slightly, but, you know, don't worry about me. I should be fine. I'm watching TV shows. I'll be right. But I've for now decided that I would like to make it, instead of the 7 episodes a week, we're doing 8 episodes a week. We're now doing 4 episodes in every single video. This is for a couple reasons. The first reason being that I have a goal. I would love to try to catch up on One Piece by the end of this year. That would be my goal. I think it's doable, but basically, if I go at the pace I'm going, I'll be just short of that. So us doing an extra episode a week, it gets me closer to that goal. Then I basically kind of just need to do a few extra videos here and there, I feel like, and we'll get there. And when I say catch up by the end of this year, I mean on my Patreon account. So if my Patreon account gets even further ahead, then, you know, then that'll happen. But I think if we get to the point where my Patreon account is like caught up with the show, I'm probably going to be increasing my uploads on YouTube then, just to catch up faster on there as well. So you'll get more content pretty much no matter what. So that was the first reason. The second reason is I think I wanted to have it be like in the middle of the week you get 4 episodes, and the end of the week you get 3 episodes. Middle of the week 4 episodes, end of the week 3 episodes. But then if I ever did like an extra bonus video, then it would suddenly be like middle of the week was 3 episodes. And end of the week was 4 episodes. And then I would get like, I would be like, no, I want to switch that back. So I'd have to do another bonus video, and it would get very confusing. And sometimes my Patreon would have 4 episodes, but my YouTube would have 3 episodes on the same day, and it was very confusing for me. I've now just made it standardized. It's always 4 episodes. I don't think there's anything anyone could complain about for this. I think this is just a straight up upgrade for everyone, including me, because I get to watch more One Piece, but also I have to do more work. But I'm committing myself to it, at least for now. If I find it for some reason to be too much, which it shouldn't be, I don't know why it would be, but if I find it to be too much, then I can always go back. I think this is also a good time to do it, because beforehand, the days leading up to the Saturday when I posted 3 episode videos were very, very busy. But now with my current schedule, those days are actually the emptiest ones. So I actually have a lot more time then to do it. I'm recording this on, this is the video that's going out on a Saturday for my Patreon. I'm recording this on Tuesday night. That's how like far ahead I am. So I have extra time to record these. I'm excited to jump into it. So yeah, sorry for a long, if you're new to this channel, you're like, I don't care. Just get to the video. Let's get to the video. So yeah, we're doing episodes 823 to 826. In the last video, Sanji, well, in the last few videos, Sanji has discovered that Pudding is actually a lying female dog. So we are essentially trying to figure out what we're doing about that. Reiju says, hey, you should just let Big Mom go with her plan to kill the Vinsmoke family. And Sanji has sort of come to realize when he made food for Pudding, he actually made food for the Straw Hats, and Luffy's waiting for him. So it seems like he's going to try to go back to Luffy, and Luffy's going back to his spot. I think it might be a very, very wholesome moment coming up. Is it going to be in this video? I kind of hope so, because I think the pacing of this arc has been really good so far. I would love if we could keep it being really good. But I guess we'll see. So yeah, make sure to support the video if you can, liking the video, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel. Go to my Patreon account if you want early access and exclusive videos and full length, which means you can get the next at least 3 weeks of videos in full length version on my Patreon account right now. If it's 3 weeks of videos, that's 2, 4, 6 times 4, 6, 12, 18, 24. The next 24 or so episodes of One Piece should be on my Patreon account right now in full length version. So that's a lot of episodes. I mean, you'll be up to episode like 40, 50, 60 to 860 or something. That'll be pretty close to the end of the arc, I feel like. So that's pretty crazy. I feel like this is a good time to go over to my Patreon account. Anyway, let's jump into the episode. This is One Piece. What happened to my hat? This is One Piece episode 823 of One Piece. Woo! That was a terrible throw. Let me do it again. Of One Piece. Woo! Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go. If you are new to this channel, this is the recap Rubik's Cube. It's a Rubik's Cube that I do while the recap is going on, and my goal is to beat the recap. And if you are new to this channel, I hope you stick around. I hope you enjoy yourself. Alright, that's as far as I got in the cube, and this episode is going to be called The Cook's Job, feeding his captain. Yeah, Sanji fucked me up, guys. 105 million. Does he want revenge? Okay, so we can hypnotize people. Seems like he wants to deal with it himself. Yeah, he wants revenge. If you see Brook, aren't you gonna see Big Mom as well? It's gonna be dangerous. It's a big mirror. Oh shit. Who would need a mirror that big? Who do you think? It's directly in her room. all their little soul friends are sleeping as well. I don't know. Do you try to save Brook directly from Big Mom's hand? Oh. He's a player, man. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Come on. Wake up! Oh no. Oh no. Big Mom strikes me as a deep sleeper. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Or is she just distracted by the fly? Seems like that's what she's distracted by. Yeah. Wasn't that like a really big fly? Like it looked almost normal size compared to her. Oh my god, okay. Maybe not. You guys hide. Oh, wait, Brooke's the one that woke up. But so did the others, right? Oh my god. Right back to sleep. I mean, these three are ready to fucking fight. Oh, they're gonna incinerate the fly. Jesus. That's what happens to anyone who disturbs it just a little bit. Like, they didn't even wait to see if the enemy's dangerous. Then right back to sleep. Okay, so they're gonna... Oh, pretty good. That's really not bad. Yeah, not for a bit. That's clever. You can go in and out, yeah. If she squirms though, she might fall from one side to the other. So they're gonna do like an Indiana Jones switch. Seems really difficult though. Challenge 1. Oh no, for them to say challenge 1 makes me think it's gotta fail. Because why would you start counting them unless the first one's failed? I feel like... Wouldn't Carrot be good for this? Because, like, he's got the quickness. But, I mean, I guess Chopper has, like, adaptability if he needs to change to whatever form to get out of there or be safe. The problem is all of his sound of, like, his footstep sounds are plunk, plunk, no matter what, how quiet he's being. Don't talk to him right now. Oh no. Pinch your nose, bro. Pinch your nose, dude. Doesn't always work, but a lot of the time you can stop yourself. Oh. Nami's starting to get a little annoyed. Oh my gosh. Hide under the bed. Hide under the bed. Under the bed, quick. Don't scream. Aww. Yeah. This was my pick. Aw, she gets to say it. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I know it probably won't work, but immediately she got onto the bed. Way further than Chopper. Jeez, it's like a Mario Party minigame. Oh no! Oh, it's inflating! Oh my god, it just bounces her away. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh, pretending to be a toy? Clever. Yep. They're dumb enough. They're just souls, you know? Souls in a cloud. Oh no. Oh no. Jump out of there. She's so cute. Okay, Pedro. I mean, I don't know what he can really do that Carrot couldn't have. But I mean, he's gonna be braver. Oh. Hey, this might be good. You've loosened the grip. Yeah. Just grab Brooke and pull him out of there real quick. Yes. Nice. 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 Was that real? No, it's in his head, right? Oh no, it's in his head. Panicky. Pebro. It works so much better in English than it does in Japanese. Panicky doesn't work at all. Oh god. Oh. Okay, this is gonna be way easier to get in there. Pedro, just quickly go in and do it. I don't know why Nami has to go now. Just get Pedro to do it. I mean, I know Oda wants to give them a chance. Oh my god. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, you're gonna fucking incinerate Nami. Thank God for Jinbei. Oh my god, well you saved him. Now grab Broly and get her back in here. Cause surely Big Mom can't even penetrate through the window without Broly, you know? They left that behind. Oh boy, oh boy. I mean, respect on this enemy for just punching first. Oh, it's this guy and the girl. My theory before was that the girl was like controlling his movements, but who knows if that's the case. Damn, man. Oh my god. Kick this damn dog. Oh. I mean, you can give him like one of Robin's sandwiches. Like, I don't think Luffy's gonna care that much about half a sandwich missing. Not right now. Oh god. Gonna need to be in fucking 4th gear to beat this guy. It's really interesting to me that the girl isn't doing anything seemingly, which makes me think that's why she must be controlling him, like puppeting him. Otherwise, wouldn't she say something, or wouldn't they focus the camera on her? Oh boy. Is Sanji coming in? No? Holy shit! No, Luffy's getting defeated again? Oh man. Man. This is getting rough. Like Luffy just... Oh, he just can't catch a break right now. He's really at such a low point. But Sanji's coming for him, you know? So it's like, I feel so much better about it knowing that Sanji's coming. It's just a matter of like what, you know, can he get there in time? What happens in between? It's getting late for me. What happens in between now and then? Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with this battle. I mean, is he just gonna, like, it looks like he was about to knock out Luffy. Is he just gonna knock out Luffy and then that's it? You know, he goes back to a prison. I don't know if, well, I mean, he could, I guess. Like, Montdoor's still out there. Montdoor's the one who can put him in the prison. So, yeah, like he could do that, but that would be so awful. We'd just be screwed, you know? I liked this episode. It's one of those sorts of episodes where I feel like, you know, they didn't need to dedicate an episode basically on like the saving Brook thing, but I was entertained the whole time, so like, you know, what's the difference? I honestly, if I had like one actual criticism of this episode, it's that I think that challenge 1, challenge 2, challenge 3, like I think that's cute. Like I liked hearing them say challenge 1, challenge 2, all of that. I think that was a cute idea. But the problem with it is just as an audience, it takes away the tension of the first few challenges. You wouldn't go challenge 1, challenge 2 if there was only going to be 1 or 2. So I knew there had to be at least 3 attempts. As soon as they said challenge 1, I immediately know attempts 1 and 2 are failing. So like it kind of takes away from the tension of the scene, I feel like, when you know that they're going to fail but we're going to have a chance at another person trying it. So I think if you just remove the bit where it says challenge 1, challenge 2, challenge 3, challenge 4, if you just remove that bit from it, then that's a really great scene. I mean, it's a great scene nonetheless. It's just it's like, it's silly, but it's also tense and fun. I think that's a cool thing to do. I mean, I've said several times before on this channel, like, One Piece is at its best when it can perfectly ride that line between silly and serious. Like, perfectly. If it can just cut it right down the middle, then you have what is like Oda at his peak, I think. And I think that scene was a pretty good example of it. Like, it was silly because it's like we're trying to not wake Big Mom. She's sleeping in kind of a silly, exaggerated way. She thinks there's a fly in her room, you know. There's like the 3, like Prometheus, Zeus, and Napoleon are all like overreacting to things and kind of stupid. Like, those things all are like quite silly and funny. But then it's a serious situation of like, we are genuinely trying to rescue Brooke from one of the most dangerous villains we've come across in all 800 episodes. And that's not an exaggeration. She might be the most dangerous villain we've actually like had to go against in the whole thing. But she's also like sillier, you know? And so like Big Mom, what is interesting about her, I think, is that Oda is allowing her to be very silly, while also trying to make her extremely dangerous and succeeding in making her very dangerous. But it's like, you compare her to like Crocodile, you know, you compare her to Doflamingo. Like, yeah, there are things that are silly about Doflamingo, but I think they're silly if you take them out of context. It's weird. Something about Doflamingo, like, his weirdness really, really works to be cool. Like, his weirdness is, I would say, unironically cool. Like, the way he walks, you know, his weird strides that he walks with, and like the flamboyant colors he wears, and the huge smile, and just the fashion sense in general. Like, all of that stuff is so weird, so weird, and yet it just all works to be exceptionally cool. So, like, there wasn't much of Doflamingo stuff where I was watching it and I was going, oh, this character's like, this is silly, or this is like funny, weird, like goofy stuff. It was mostly like either holy shit, this guy's terrifying, or holy shit, this guy's awesome. You know, like, it wasn't really anything else. And yeah, I always use Crocodile as an example because he's just like a very cool villain. And then you have some villains that are like way more silly than cool or intimidating and stuff. So like stuff like Caesar Clown, I feel like, is a good example of that, you know. Wapole is an example of that, where, you know, you lean way more into the silly side. It feels like in this arc, Oda is really trying to have like, here is a silly idea for a character, a silly concept overall, and she is also like, we also want to make her very scary while not taking away from the silliness. Like, I mean, when I say not taking away from the silliness, it still does have that tone switch where like, there'll be times when a character design will switch to being drawn like a horror character. They will do that switch. But I think I still think they allow her to continue being like very weird, even when she's being intimidating. So I just think it's interesting. I just think Oda's doing a good job with this, because I mean, I've said it 1,000 times, but not everyone watches every one of my One Piece videos. So if you watch every one of my One Piece videos, your reward is you get me repeating myself a lot. But I've said it before. I didn't think Big Mom would be a character that I would be super into. I didn't think I would like her. But I don't think I've had a problem with anything related to a character at all. I think everything's hitting. I think she's got a design that really works for her character. I didn't like her design before I started watching One Piece. I didn't really like her design leading up to this arc that much. But while I'm watching this arc, it fits perfectly. It matches this character's energy perfectly. So I think she's got a great design. I think her voice actor is doing a good job. I think the character is equal parts scary and silly. I think that the jokes with her are funny. I think she's genuinely intimidating a lot of the time. I'm scared of what we're coming across, and her power system seems awesome. So, like, what's not to like about this character? It's working. It's surprisingly really working. So yeah, anyway, let's move on to the next episode. This is episode 824 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go. Okay, I'm basically finished. This episode is called, I unfortunately heard Yakusoku, which means promise. So I'm imagining it's gonna be called like Luffy's Promise. Sanji saves the day. Oh, he's up, he's ready. Oh, he's not ready. Him biting the hand. That's like a classic Luffy move, I feel like. Oh, man. This guy doesn't let up. I mean, try punching the girl. I think it might... Either she is controlling him, and it stops him, or she's not and you just piss him off more. So... I don't know, worth a try. Oh! Oh. Oh? Wait, so who? Hey, you're right, dude. Yeah. I like that they're letting Brook be cool in this arc. And funny still, but... They haven't used that compartment for a while. Holy shit! He got it? We didn't see him get it, did we? Oh my god, yeah, so we didn't see it, he just... Oh my god, you fucking legend, Brook! That's so awesome! I like how Brook was just the casual MVP. He's like, yeah, I did my job. That's what you wanted me to do. He deserves this. It's a nice reward for him. I was about to say this. You already got the boobs in your face, that's enough. He's up, he's still up. Oh my god. Yeah, Sanji, kick it into a higher gear. Yes! Oh my god, yes! I want to see Sanji just force feeding Luffy. Oh. Oh. Oh, cool. I like how it showed both Sanji and Luffy's leg. Oh my god, is he not even infusing his fist with Haki? Jesus! I don't think he has the energy to. Is Sanji gonna be there to catch him? Come on. Oh! Oh, he's just taking the punch and going back! Oh, this is like fucking All Might! United States of Smash! Oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Holy shit. Holy shit. Sanji, kill this dude. Oh, he's gone. Wait. What's happening? Where's Luffy? Or did he just come to this spot and Luffy's not there? Oh, fucking hell, dude. I think he just went to the spot and Luffy's not there. Oh, Nami. Yep. You know where they'd go back to? They fought. Oh, Chopper's like, no, my friends are fighting. Oh. Oh. Oh, there's the gun. Oh my god. Holy shit. I mean, you guys are literal, like, machines, so... Not really machines, but... Oh my god. You motherfuckers don't deserve Nami. Jesus. Well, he won't be anymore. Is it really just for the intimidation factor? I guess you'll probably also have her, theoretically have her allies to back you up. But you're gonna be dead anyway. Since they're gonna kill you at the wedding. What the fuck's going on? Is it like the Vin smokes are here? And so we think they're drinking? Maybe they cloned themselves. Maybe there are clones of each of the Vin smokes. And so the clones are the one drinking. Sanji, he tried to come here so hard. Damn. Oh. Yeah, he's fucking exhausted. Damn, man. Sanji's like a little disappointed in Luffy. Oh, that looked exactly like Luffy until you lifted him. Wow, that guy had the same scar as Luffy on his chest. One of them is gonna be wearing a straw hat or some shit. I mean, it's good you're not finding it on any of these guys. These guys, I think, are all dead. So if Luffy was here, he'd be dead. A straw hat! I thought so! Hang on, is that true? There's literally someone else wearing a straw hat. I love this music. Yeah, this stupid loser. You can't be wearing a straw hat, dude. Luffy couldn't keep his promise. Oh. Someone's hungry. There's no way Luffy's here though. I don't want another fake out though. I don't want him to think someone else is Luffy and it's not him again. Is that looked like him, but could have just been a mirage. Oh? It is him. Is it? Is this real? But how would he have gotten away from the dude? Oh my god. That's really well drawn because it's really kind of disturbing. Seeing like him malnourished. Oh man. Oh, it's good. This is good stuff. I can't wait already to see the next episode. I kind of just want to click play, but let's do a bit of a discussion. Brook, you fucking legend. He got the poneglyph. We didn't even know that. Like it wasn't even in my, like, as a consideration. I just thought he straight up didn't have enough time to do it. He was going to do it after he beat Big Mom. But no, he did it. He stored it. I think that was also the thing, is like, I wasn't thinking about, or like, you know, I didn't see him holding anything. So I was like, well, he didn't do it. But of course, he's got that head storage, which has been established earlier in the show that he does have that. So it's not like that was taken out of nowhere. And yeah, he just stored it in his head for now. And I mean, that's awesome that he actually fucking did it. And I like the casual way he was like, Nami, here you go, here's the poneglyphs. And she's like, what? You really fucking got the poneglyphs from Big Mom herself? That's insane. So I'm very proud of Brook. It's so good. Oh man, like, I just feel like this arc is hitting all the things that I've wanted out of Oda for a while. Make Sanji cool again. Give him proper character arcs and, like, you know, still allow him to simp, but make it more interesting. It allowed him to simp. It got him simping on Pudding, and then his heart gets broken from that. That's so much more interesting to go that place with Sanji. And then now having all of this awesome stuff with him. And then on top of that, give Brook more to do. Make Brook, like, as badass as he could be. And they do that. They give Brook his awesome moments, but they also still keep him silly, you know? Like, his way of being able to, like, casually go like, oh yeah, and I did the job, even though it's an incredible thing, or like hiding that within his stupid head cavity thing is like funny. That's a funny thing that's like a good joke that Oda's doing while also being severely badass. So I love it. It's so good. But yeah, I mean, how did Luffy, because here's what I was thinking. I was thinking, like, if Sanji has to go save Luffy from that guy that's beating the shit out of him, the problem would come if I'm right, which it might not matter anymore. We might never see that guy again. But like, if I was right about the fact that it's the girl controlling him or whatever, because the girl, Sanji's not gonna kick the girl, you know, like that would be an issue where it's like Sanji actually can't really fight this guy. I guess he could just like keep, you know, attacking the tank and keep attacking the puppet, the guy, until he is no longer able to be used, and then hope that she actually doesn't have fighting skills of her own. But yeah, and I mean, there's no confirmation that she is puppeting him. In fact, I would say it's like a 50-50. It's like it could go either way. But it's just because they just never focus on her. We haven't heard her say anything or seen her do anything or anything. It just makes me think that's like, it's got to be something like that. Because otherwise, why would she just be there with a smile on her face if she's not actually like doing anything to the story? It would be funny if the story literally never acknowledges her, and like they don't explain how it works. They don't do anything. Oda just put that character in there, and then we just speculate on like, why was that girl there the whole time? That would be kind of funny. Anyway, I don't think there's much else to discuss for this episode, or if there is, I don't want to, because I want to jump on to the next episode. So let's jump into episode 825. Here we go. Oh. What? Where's the OP? Oh my god. I mean, this is technically recap. So I'm kind of doing the recap rubrics. But I'll half pay attention. Oh! Oh! Holy shit! Well, yeah, he just fought the fuck out of him. Oh. Now punch the girl. Oh, god damn. Oh. Knocked out. Did he just crush the girl under his shoulder? Look, where is she? Oh my god. It's insane that he made it. They're straight up not going to explain why there was a girl on that guy's shoulder the entire time. She must have just been a friend. Aww. I know I'll regret saying this, but he's gonna wake up with Sanji's meat in his mouth. I'm so excited for Luffy to eat. Like, so excited. Aww. He's so relieved his captain didn't let him down. There, now we have an OP. We haven't had a cold open since Water 7. Is this the same visuals as before? I think they've changed the visuals. Have they? To be fair, I haven't looked close enough to the visuals. Oh no, yeah, they must have changed him. This is all stuff that's happened so far. Aww. I like this, them putting in, like, for this moment, they're putting in, like, the important moments of Sanji's journey. That's really nice. And it fits the song really well. See, those people who skip OPs, they miss moments like this. That was awesome. Feed him! Oh my god, okay, don't look at it. This episode is going to be called... Oh, Sanji feeds Luffy. It looks like a pretty short title, so... What if the whole episode is just him feeding him different ingredients? 20 minutes of a picnic. Oh my god, he's so gaunt. Nico. Oh my gosh. It's probably very embarrassing coming back after all this. Oh my god, feed this man before he dies. That's kind of true. Luffy does force people to his own will so much. Don't leave him, sit there with him. Yeah. Right now, beggars can't be choosers. Oh. Oh. It's so unappetizing now. Oh, it's falling apart. I mean, like, he's so hungry. Like, I wouldn't take it as that much of a compliment. Everything tastes that good when you're hungry. Ate the whole bone. Oh, it's filling me up, honestly, just watching him eat. Oh, yeah, come back and make it for everyone. He's so amped up! Can we talk about it properly this time? Oh, he's feeling ashamed of that. But Luffy just wants an apology. That's it. That's all he needs. Like Usopp. Could be in danger. Third. Which you don't want it to happen with Reiju. But damn. Even if they all treated you like absolute shit, it's not the kind of person you are to treat them like that back. Damn, man. It's not really Luffy's vibe, but I wish he would like counter all three of those points one by one. Oh my god. Oh my god! Finally punches him back. There you go. Point one dealt with. You attacked me, I attacked you back. Jesus. He really didn't hold back. Did I give you permission to leave my crew, motherfucker? I love that! That's always what Luffy's about! It's the same like say you want to live with Robin, like... Stop giving me this shit about what should happen. Tell me what you want! Sanji! He just wants to cook for them. Aww. Oh. I love how innocent that is. Then let's do it. The music. Oh, the light coming back in. We're turning this arc around, baby. You should have known. This is how Luffy is. What's going on here? What? Who the fuck are you? What? Who are you? I mean, he's big. Assuming that guy's of normal height. Katakuri! Oh, one of the generals! Katakuri! Well, he's got a dope design. Damn. I loved that episode. I loved that so much. Oh, I really loved that. I mean, those are the moments that I'm looking for in this. Like, Oda's so good at that. I mean, the funny thing is, you know, that exact same moment has happened a bunch of times in this series, but like, you know, like Oda kind of writes the same basic structure of the emotional peak of the arc. I mean, with, like, off the top of my head, definitely the Nami moment, the Robin moment, and the Sanji moment are all basically the same moment. It's like, it's essentially Luffy telling the person, like, you've been holding back your feelings this whole time. You've been saying what needs to happen or what's most logical to happen, but I don't give a fuck about that. Tell me what you want. That's all I want for you to say, is what you want to happen. So, like, with Nami, it was like, you are, you know, telling me that you didn't ask for my help and that you don't need me and that you're doing this on your own or whatever, but you want me to help you. Like, tell me what you want to happen here, and, like, you want help. Then same with Robin, you know, you've been acting like you want to die this entire time, but that's because people have told you that you shouldn't be alive. But what do you want? And what she wanted was to live. So she has that I want to live moment. And then now we have this moment. And, like, there are definitely more examples of that throughout the series. Those are just, like, the ones that jump to my head right away because they're also, you know, some of my favorite moments in the series. Like the Robin I want to live moment, I think, is still my favorite moment in the series. And yeah, like this moment, I mean, going through all of that stuff and then like him basically having the simple, like, I want to go back to the sunny. Like, that gets me emotional because it's so, like, I'm not using this as an insult. It's so childlike. It's such, like, a simple, innocent want. Like, it reminds me of me being a kid and just being so, like, uncomfortable in a place and just saying to my parents, I want to go home. You know, like, and when I think about my life and I think back to moments when I'm a kid, if I think about moments where I just, like, I wanted nothing more than to be out of there and to go home, to me, those are, like, really emotional memories. I know that sounds stupid, really, you know? And I know it is also an indicator of a very privileged life. But they are moments that still, and, you know, I'm a bit of a baby. You can see that on this channel. I'm crying a lot. I'm awing at everything. I'm accepting of my position in this world as being quite an emotional dude. What am I getting? Oh my gosh, hang on. I'm just getting, like, emails about stuff. Oh, that's not a big deal. Anyway. So I'm okay with that being my position on this earth as, like, a very emotional guy. But I think back to those moments when I'm a kid and I want nothing more than to go home. And I really, like, feel that deeply, you know? Like, and so when I see moments like this, it's like this one and and when Robin says, like, the I want to live moment is amazing, but like I actually prefer her saying afterwards, she goes, take me to the sea with you. And I really like the take me to the sea with you sends it over the top to me, as like gets me really emotional, because that's her pleading, like, don't leave without me, you know, let me come, I wanna be on the ship with you. And it's like, it's such a simple want from the heart. And so, yeah, Sanji crying and going, I want to go back to the Sunny. He's like, take me home. Let me be at home with you guys, you know? And that really, really hits me very often. So I love moments like this, because that's what Luffy does. And that's why, you know, I don't care that Oda is writing the same emotional realization for many different characters, because it brings something out of me. It always hits. It always, like, and he does it so perfectly every time. But it's why Luffy, you know, despite when he's being stupid, despite when he's, you know, being too stubborn, all of that goes away when you realize the sort of things that he brings out of people, like what he does for people. And what he does is allows them to be their true selves, allows them to bring out their inner child. And I think that's so important for people, because we get rid of, as we grow older, a lot of the time we get rid of more and more aspects of our personality that make us like kids, you know? It's why I'm like not afraid to cry on this channel, you know? I mean, it helps for reaction videos. People tend to like when you're emotional on reaction channels, because it's entertaining to watch. But it's not like I can control it either way. Like but I'm comfortable doing that on camera, because I don't want to get rid of that emotional part of myself. I feel like it makes me feel things deeper. It makes me enjoy things more when I can truly allow myself to be fully emotional about it. And as I've said before, like, I don't tend to cry that much with my real life problems. So being able to have this outlet through media and be able to keep that part of my inner child within me, the person who just wants to cry when he's not at home because he feels isolated and lonely even when he's with people, because he only really feels comfortable around home and stuff. That part of me is still in here, and I want to keep that there as much as I can. So yeah, like, even moments, you know, early in the episode, Sanji said to Luffy, like, when he delivered the food, he was like, you made this, I didn't ask you to do this, you made this promise and you just kind of like stuck me to it, like it was something that I was beholden to. And stop fucking doing that, because I didn't ask for you to do that, and you're always dragging people into your morals, which is what Luffy does. He goes, this is how I want to do things, and so I'm gonna do it, you know. So in this arc, he says to Sanji, I'm staying here until you come back, and then I'm gonna starve if you don't, right? And it's like and Sanji's right. He's like, I didn't agree to that. And of course he can't do anything about it, because Luffy's right in that, like, it's what he wants to do. But Sanji would then, if he didn't come back and Luffy did starve to death, Sanji would then have that on his conscience for the rest of his life, for something that Luffy did on his own. Like, you know, it wasn't to spite Sanji, it was because he believed in Sanji. But it will, if it didn't go right, it would have felt to Sanji that, like, Luffy did it out of spite, you know? Like, it would have felt like, why did you fucking, like, put that on me? Why did you put your death on me like that? You know, if you wanted to die, go die out on the sea. But because you've tied your life now to my decision, you are forcing me to come back, because you know that I'm the kind of person that will come back because of that. So, like, yeah, I think as much as we love it, it is selfish of Luffy to do that. It's absolutely selfish. He's holding himself hostage for Sanji to be able to come back. But the reason we don't care, and the reason it works, is moments like this. This is like, you can say Luffy is selfish, but it doesn't mean Luffy's bad, because this is what he was doing it for. He was doing it to be able to allow Sanji to be who he actually wanted to be. So he was saving Sanji in doing that. And that's the thing. Like, I don't think being selfish is inherently evil. I think it comes down to a lot of factors, but we kind of need to be selfish in a lot of our parts of life. I like to try to do good where I can in my life. I do care about other people a lot. I try to tend to be very nice to people when I can, be welcoming and be understanding and love people in this world. I try that a lot. I also feel like there's a big part of me that wants to make sure I'm never pulling myself down, like dragging myself down, purely to make other people happy, you know? I need to also make sure that I'm making myself happy, that I'm prioritizing my own needs and my own wants. And so there are times maybe where I'll be selfish, as opposed to selfless, but it's something that I know I kind of need to do for me, you know? Like sometimes someone might, this is a small example, invite me somewhere, and the selfless thing to do would be like in that moment, maybe it's like, oh, they invited me somewhere. The selfless thing to do would be to go with them and do this thing with them. And I try to do that where I can, but there are other times where I'm like, if I go and do that, I know I'm taking this away from me. Like I won't get to, you know, I won't get to do this for myself, or I know it's going to I know the emotional position I'm in right now. I know I won't be able to handle this properly and it's going to make me really upset. Or I know because of that, I'm going to have to work extra late, and because I'm working extra late, I won't be able to get proper sleep. And because I don't get proper sleep, I'm going to have a bad day the next day and stuff. In moments like that, it's for my own health and for my own happiness, and so that I don't spiral, it's probably best if I just say no to that. And so I'm kind of being selfish, taking my own needs into account, but I also, you know, but I'm doing it because I need to do that sometimes. But then generally what I try to do is in my head, I go okay, so I've said no to them. This time I'm going to try in the future to throw them a bone for stuff. I'm going to try to go out of my comfort zone for a different thing in the future for them. Or, you know, do something else to make it up for them. I won't say to them necessarily that hey, I'm doing this to make it up to you because I didn't come to that thing, but I'll just do it. I'll just do something else that would hopefully make up for it. I try to do that where I can, so that I can at least be a little selfless to counteract the selfishness. But yeah, I don't think selfishness is inherently a bad thing. And Luffy is very often selfish, but he also very often uses that selfishness to help other people, which is also great. That was an incredible episode, man. Just absolutely incredible. And yeah, I mean, it's also just, it's crazy. I mean, he wants to save his family, you know? And we've seen how much his family, other than Reiju, are not deserving of it at all. But it doesn't matter. It's not up to us, the audience, to say that he shouldn't do that. It's up to what Sanji feels like. And I think Sanji, this is the thing, Sanji was raised by Sora to be a kind person. Sanji was raised by Sora to be nice, you know? And to care about people. And Sanji was raised by Zeph to take care of people as well, to feed people, to help. And now Sanji's being raised by Luffy to do what he wants to do. So, you know, combine all of those lessons together. It doesn't matter what his family treated him like. He doesn't want to be the reason they die, or be, you know, or know that they're gonna die and just let them die. He would rather help them out. So I'm really excited to see how Oda writes this. I'm so interested, because it's they truly, it's really brave, I think, to write an arc where you write some of the most despicable characters in the Vinsmokes, absolutely despicable, and you write them with basically no redeeming qualities in the slightest, and then you do a scene where Sanji really wants to save them. And it's like, we as an audience are gonna be like, well, yeah, but they suck. But like, that's the thing that's gonna be really interesting about it, I think. And I want to see how he, like, does Oda stick to his guns with the characters and have them, even after Sanji saves them, be absolutely horrible, you know? Or does it sort of turn them around on Sanji? Or, like, you know, I don't know. I don't know what route he's going to take, and it really excites me to see, because, like, different writers are going to approach this sort of storyline very, very differently. Like, I'm trying to think how I would write this storyline if I was doing this. If I had to pick up the show from here, how I would write it. And I don't know, right? Because I don't know if I'd be brave enough to write myself into this position. It's a very brave position to write yourself into. But, like, I guess I'd probably write it that the Vinsmokes are, you know, that they are saved by Sanji, and they still are douchebags afterwards, but I don't know, like, Sanji would be oh god, I'm really trying to figure out, like, what I think would happen. I think they would still be douchebags afterwards, but they would be appreciative in their own, like, tsundere type way. And Sanji would then, like, beat the shit out of them, take everything that they have. Like, basically, he would destroy the Vinsmokes, like, shit, everything that they've got, but he would keep them alive and, like, somehow force them to be more like a family, you know, to humble themselves. That would be a cool way to go about it, but I don't know how exactly I'd get there. I'd need, you know, I'd need a while more to figure out how exactly I'd get there. But anyway, and we saw Katakuri. Katakuri had a cool design. I thought the generals were gonna look more ridiculous, honestly. But we've now seen all of them, right? There was Cracker. I almost called him Biscuit again. Cracker, who we've defeated, and we've seen Smoothie, who's fucking awesome. And then now we've seen Katakuri, who looked fucking dope, like, really cool. He looked like Enjiro Todoroki, Endeavor from My Hero Academia. He kind of looks like him, but in, like, regular clothes. Yeah. All right, let's jump into the next episode. This is episode 820. Oh, this is 826, is it already? Jesus, we're at the end of the video. This is 826. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go. Here we fucking go. Okay, this episode is going to be called Sanji goes to the wedding, murdering everyone. Oh, he's catching him up on all of it. He's probably very ashamed after that look from Nami. Yeah, I would be too. You just have to apologize to her. She'll probably slap you again, but then you'll be fine. Oh shit. Ah, yes, so there's a little shard there. Wow. That's really well set up. Oh, they can hear it. Nice. He is. And look how excited she is in her voice, Sanji. She's excited to see you again. Oh, everyone cares about you so much after all this. They're taking after Chopper. Yep, we're staying here and dealing with all this shit. Yep, then he'll be free. It's incredibly dangerous. Yeah, I know. But it'll get Sanji back. Yep, they're excited that Sanji's gonna come back. That's all we gotta do? Beat an emperor? Now they have a goal. You owe me 4 million berries. Oh my god. Yeah. She's in her rights to be pissed for a while. She still loves you. You pick up Chopper instead of picking up the glass. I forgot about that. I forgot that she kissed him. You're probably gonna have to. I don't think you're gonna be able to avoid taking Big Mom down to win this. Katakuri and Smoothie are the main problems, the two generals left. Uh-oh. I kind of like how small our crew is right now. And it's a fucking awesome crew though. 8 of us. I mean, I guess that's actually kind of standard for our crew. Oh, 10 of us if you count them. Okay. Yep, Benji. I now know how to pronounce his name because someone told me in the comments and I'm remembering it. No, tell me! Oh my god. Someone commented that Benji is like the name Benji but without the N. That helped me so much. I can't tell you how much that helps. What? What's going on here? Which minister is this? Minister of Beans? It's not even giving us his name. Oh, Daifuku. Minister of Beans is really funny. Imagine looking like a badass and being very strong. And someone goes, "You're now the Minister of Beans." Whoa. What the fuck? How did that work? Big Mom's tea party starts in 5 hours. Mm-hmm. Okay. Makes sense. God damn. It's fucked up. Oh my god. Jesus. I like that the West Blue or whatever is really just like the Wild West. We've seen that a couple times and it's very funny. Yeah, he is. And he himself became a castle as well. Oh my god, what a ship to be able to do a U-turn like that. Absolutely. Damn. Rook soldier. What? Yeah. Damn. Last we saw he was shot down, right? Yeah. Oh, but was Jinbei in there to protect him? Is that how Jinbei knows about all this? Oh yeah, Jinbei's crew. Right, makes sense. Aladdin and the others. Maybe you should let Benji do that. Yeah. Luffy's like, kinda.
Luffy, Sanji,
oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, what are they gonna do? I don't know. No way. Oh my god. Look at this! This is so cool! Oh, look at Nami right now. Whew. Wow. Jeez, man, I don't know what's gonna happen there. Oh, this arc is so good. I love it, because it's so interesting trying to see, like, trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And like everyone, as they said in this episode, I mean, everyone's got their own plans, you know? Big Mom's planning to take down Germa. Germa's planning to team up with Big Mom to have the resources and the intimidation to be able to take over the North Blue. They're also doing all this cloning shit. Reiju wants Germa to be taken down, even if that means she's being taken down herself. Sanji wants to save Germa, but also go back to the crew. The crew want to save Sanji, so in turn have to kind of save Germa as well. And then Benji wants to kill Big Mom. It's fucking crazy. So yeah, like I like how many pieces there are in play, and this like idea that Jinbei is saying, he's sort of like, look, there's a whole lot of shit going on. Here's all the shit about Benji that shows how terrible of a person he is and how awful it is to, you know, be like to deal with him. And here's what his plan is: to kill Big Mom. Now, you know, if we were helping him, then like we're kind of in a good position. But it's like, it's so crazy because it's like, but this is not the kind of guy that we want to be friends with. It's not like he's an honorable dude doing this for honorable reasons or whatever. He's just an awful guy. But it would be very useful if we could use his skills. And we might need that to take down an emperor. So I don't know, like it's It's honestly like a smart idea from Jinbei, but is Luffy gonna go for that? Like, Luffy is the kind of guy who does things the way that he wants to do things, you know? And so, like, to just say, like, Luffy, we need to team up with this guy who you might hate. It just feels like the sort of thing that Luffy might go like, yeah, no way we're fucking doing that. Yeah, I'm really interested to see where this goes. We saw Daifuku, the Minister of Beans, in this episode, which is kind of wild, like, that they're still showing us, like, more characters that we haven't seen yet. I'm really excited to sort of see, like, when this arc gets into, like, its climax, which, I mean, we're in 826. I feel like, you know, soon enough we're going to start getting into that. I mean, I feel like within the next few episodes we could be starting the Tea Party, because there's a lot to deal with in the Tea Party. Like, I could be like, okay, well, you know, the Tea Party's not going to be until the last 10 episodes or so, but no, I mean, we got to deal with, like, all of these different storylines that they've been setting up. So yeah, like, I think it would make sense if that actually starts now. So yeah, I'm just, like, so excited to see what happens here. I'm looking at my notes, trying to figure out. I don't know if there's much else to, like, most of this episode was talking about Benji. I liked that bit though where, like, where they were saying, like, oh, Sanji's not coming back yet. We need to do this and this, and then he might come back. And then everyone, like, immediately it looks like they were going to be, like, terrified because of the fact that they're fighting Big Mom. But then they immediately went like, oh, so Sanji is actually coming back? Awesome. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that they did that, because it's really nice to see that they're like, that they've got the right attitude about things, which is like, yeah, I'll do it because it's Sanji. Like, why wouldn't I do it? So yeah, very cool. I'm really excited. And the good news is, well, I don't know if this is good news or bad news, but some news is that this episode was officially the end of my One Piece book. That's the final page. I just drew a random character at the bottom there. And I mean, I don't know if you can even see it properly. It doesn't matter. It's nothing. It's not a particular character. I was gonna draw Luffy, and then as soon as I drew the hat, I was like, I'm not gonna be drawing Luffy, so I just drew a random guy. But that's to end this book. So the first full One Piece notebook full of notes, starting from episode 437 and ending on episode 800 and what was it, 26. That full book is complete, which means it is now time to move on to the second book. It's exactly the same, except this one is empty. But the thing that's not exactly the same is it does not have a Nami sticker on it yet. So we should do that now, I think. Let's get my Nami stickers, and we got to decide which one goes on this one. Which one is, like, the best for what we want to have out of it. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay, I dropped some, but that's fine. We should be fine. Okay, so we've got some options here. We've got, I mean, there are a lot of options. Like, there are some that are just like, you know, that's like, you know, the tattoo or whatever. So there are some that are just like decorative. Is it just one Nami sticker on there? Yeah, I only have one on the thing. So there's like this one of her like winking and doing a kissy face. Not a huge fan of that one in that art style. There's this one of her being like happy with her hands up. I like that one. There's this one of her kind of being cool with her climate baton. This one of her being happy, and it says like Nami under it. That's cute. So yeah, her being happy there. And there's this one of her like being kind of sexy, leaning against it like it's a pole. I think we're gonna go for this one, and we might just put Like, we might put that up, and then we might put the Nami sticker underneath, I think, is what we're going to do. So, I'm probably going to pause it while I try to take this sticker out of its thing. Okay, thank God I paused that, because that took me an embarrassingly long time to take off. So, I'm just going to be as careful as I can in... Oh, I wasn't very careful, because I, like, immediately stuck it there. Okay. Alright, oh my God. I'm so bad at putting stickers on things, I'll tell you. Like, so bad. Because, like, immediately I've done this wrong. Like, right away, you know? Oh my God. Oh my God, this is horrible. This is horrible. I'm sorry, Nami. I've let you down. I've let you down, girl, but I think I got it. Okay, I got it this time. I've put it on there, and then I've got to also put the thing under it. It wouldn't fit unless I put it diagonally, so we had to put it diagonally. But that's fine. I've got some Nami on the back of my new book, so I'm excited. And now I put all the Nami stickers away for a later date. I think next time I do it, I'd wanna put that sticker on something, because I like that one. I like the ones of her happy. Her being just very happy. Anyway, what a video this was. That episode just before, episode whatever, the one before this one, was so incredible. I'm picking up the sticker that I dropped. I dropped a log pose. Yeah, that episode before was so incredible. I can't wait for more of this damn arc. But thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Go to my Patreon account for full length and early access. You can get the next 3 weeks of videos on there right now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.